He shows me pictures when Grandma isn't looking. It started with a whisper, quiet enough to slice through the noise. "Dad, please don't leave me alone with Grandpa today." I bent down, blinking as if the words had caught in my throat instead of my ears. Her hand gripped mine harder. "He shows me pictures on his phone," she said, eyes darting past my shoulder. "When Grandma isn't looking. He makes me promise not to tell." The room around us spun in slow motion. Laughter, toasts, my wife's voice cutting through it all. "Honey, Dad wants to take her to see his new workshop." And just like that, the floor vanished beneath me. Not literally, that would have been easier. I smiled, not out of peace, out of necessity. There are moments when rage cannot help you, when screaming will only bury the truth deeper. I had to be careful now. I watched my daughter cling to my leg, watched my wife walk away, oblivious, or pretending to be. I stood, guiding my daughter behind me. "I'll go too," I said. Her grip loosened. The workshop was a lie. A basement dimly lit. A hobby table, some old wood planks, tools laid out too precisely. But no projects, no dust, no recent use. Except for one thing, a stool next to a locked filing cabinet, and a phone on the table, half covered by a rag. He smiled like nothing was wrong. "Just showing her the ropes," he said. I smiled back. "Great," I replied. "I want to learn too." He laughed, nervous, a flicker of sweat at his temple. That night, I waited, not with fists, with thoughts. I didn't sleep. I sat behind my daughter's bed, watching her chest rise and fall, remembering how she flinched when I brushed her hair earlier. She used to giggle. Now she froze. I thought I knew monsters. Turns out they sometimes sit across the Thanksgiving table, carving turkey with steady hands. Over the next week, I became something colder. Colder than rage. Colder than fear. I became focus. I faked conversations with him, smiled at my wife, held my daughter's hand a little longer than usual, while at night, I learned. I cloned his phone, installed the software myself, quietly, efficiently. Every message, every photo, every unsent draft. I watched. And what I found, I can't write here. I won't. But I recorded everything. I printed them. Not all, just enough. A USB drive tucked into an envelope. Another envelope with a list of file paths, date stamps, timestamps. The day of reckoning came disguised as another family dinner. I sat across from him, my daughter beside me, my wife across. He poured wine. He smiled too much. My hand was steady. "You ever see the inside of a courtroom?" I asked him quietly. He froze, then chuckled. "What kind of question is that?" I slid the envelope across the table. He opened it, read the first line, and choked. My wife leaned over, confused. He slammed the envelope shut. I didn't flinch. I took the second envelope from my coat pocket and handed it to my wife. She opened it, and the color drained from her face. Her voice broke, finally. "What is this?" "Your daughter's fear," I replied, "captured in JPEG and MP4. I didn't raise my voice, didn't call him names. I simply turned to my daughter and said, 'Go wait in the car.' She obeyed, quickly, like she'd been waiting for this moment too. He reached for me. I stood, before he could. "You don't talk," I said. "Not to me, not to her, not ever again." He stammered, "You'll destroy this family." "No, you did." And then I dropped the final blow. "This has already been sent to the authorities. A lawyer has it. A judge will soon." His mouth opened, but nothing came out. I leaned in closer. She told me, and I believed her. That's where your power ended. Then I walked out. We didn't go home that night. We drove. No music, no words. Just my daughter in the back seat, finally asleep with her head against the window, peaceful. I stared at the road ahead, at nothing, at everything I had let slide. All the times I trusted proximity over proof. All the times I let silence be interpreted as safety. My wife didn't come after us. She tried to call, once. I didn't answer. Later, she texted, "Tell me this isn't true." I read it, deleted it. Some truths don't deserve to be softened. Closure doesn't come in a courtroom. It doesn't come with a guilty verdict or a prison cell. It comes in the quiet. It comes when your daughter stops waking up from nightmares, when she laughs again and means it. That's what I wait for now. That's what I'll earn back. And as for him, I hope he dreams of a door he can't close fast enough, because this time it stays open for the world to see forever.